As part of measures to curb the incidence of armed attacks on railway infrastructure and passengers in the country, the federal government has concluded plans to establish the Nigerian Railways and host communities security committees. The Minister of State for Transportation, Ademola Adegoroye, disclosed this during his visit to the Tom Ikimi train station in the Ugweven local government area of Edo State, which was attacked by gunmen last week Saturday. The minister will solicit the cooperation of the host communities in this regard, maintain that it was in the best interest of the host communities to ensure that the federal government investments and personnel are protected. On Tuesday, the Nigeria Railway Corporation blamed saboteurs for attacks on trains and rail stations across the country. According to the NRC Managing Director, Fidet Okiria, some security measures had been put in place at its train stations across the country after terrorists attacked a moving train in Kaduna State on March the 28th, 2022. Well, to speak more on this, former Deputy Director of the Department of State Services, Dennis Amachree, joins me now. As always, thank you very much for joining us. Now, the spate of attacks and kidnappings, as well as destruction of countries' railway infrastructures, being a source of concern to many Nigerians. Do you foresee this becoming a trend, especially with the high level of insecurity bedeviling the country?
Thank you for having me. I personally feel that more should be made. More should be made to secure the rail lines before we go ahead and open up all the lines. What I'm seeing here is ad hoc security measures that are put in there, temporary security measures that, might even not be very, very effective. So I think they should sit down, the security agencies or the Nigerian Railway Corporation Security Department, because I think if they don't have it, then they should go ahead and have one, because that's what obtains everywhere in the world. They cannot depend on the national security to do that. They should sit down and have a very good security plan on how to secure their rail lines and passengers.
Now, the federal government has announced plans to establish the Nigerian Railways and Host Communities Securities Committee to quell the incidents of armed attacks on railway infrastructure and passengers. Do you think this is a good proactive measure? How effective really is this plan?
I don't think it's a measure because why do we go in circles up and down? You know, people have been crying for state police for years. Nothing has happened there. They've called for local government sheriffs. Nothing has happened there. Now you want to create community security outfit for railways. I don't think that's the way to go. You know, create the state police or go ahead and create railway police. Because you see, you have to break down the policing system. You cannot put on all of them under the IG. Create different policies, policing systems to take care of different things in their area. That's how it functions other places. They have state police, they have railway police, they have ports police, seaport police, harbor police. And all these policies are existing, in harmony with the national police. So I don't see why we should not go ahead and create it. Instead, we are saying, oh, we do community policing. It does not make any sense.
Dennis Amachree, many thanks for your time and your contribution.